Hello and welcome to the second class in the Brain Yoga Breakdown. Today we are going to break down one of the Brain Yoga components, which is head nods or neck nods, which is moving your head like this. This one is tricky for anybody who's had any neck injuries, myself included, so I'm going to give lots of modifications and cues for that. We're going to start lying on your back. You could have your knees bent and your feet flat on the floor if you have any back issues, low back issues, or you could have your feet out long. I'd probably do knees bent and feet flat on the floor just because it creates more slack in your spine. And we're just going to do a check-in at the beginning for your neck mobility. Take a deep breath in through your nose and let it fall out of your mouth. Allow your whole body to sink into the mat. Feel your connection between your feet, your buttocks, the backs of your ribs and shoulders, and your elbows and your head, and the ground. And then breathe in and breathe out and roll your head to one side. Breathe in center and breathe out and roll your head to the other side. And do this with as little effort as possible, just checking in and noticing if there's any tension in your neck. And then the first movement that we're going to do today, so that's just a check-in. You're going to imagine that your head is like a ball, and then your hand and arm is going to be like a board. So this is kind of visualizing. So place your right hand on your forehead, and you're just going to imagine and gently rolling the ball to one side, and then inhale center, and exhale roll the ball to the other side. So don't do this with any force. It's just imagining that you've got this lever with a board that you can roll the ball from side to side, and this really nicely decompresses your neck. So it allows you to relax your neck completely as the board, so to speak, does the work. I bet you guys are thinking, if I was doing this video, I would think, how does she come up with all these things? This is from Todd Hargrove's book, which has a lot of stuff about the brain and movement and how that contributes to pain and what you can do about getting out of pain in the body. It's a really good book. So we're going to do that with your other hand as well. So place your left hand on your forehead now and imagine that your left hand is the board and your head is still the ball. And then you're going to do the same thing. Keep breathing, let your head be completely relaxed, and the board makes the movement of the ball happen. Absolutely no tension in your neck, space between your teeth, relax your eyes and the space between your eyebrows. Okay, and then take your hands down by the side of your body. So the next movement that is a precursor to neck nods, and in fact, if you can't do neck nods because you can't place your neck into extension, so for example, for me, putting my head into extension right now at this point does trigger migraines for me. So this is a good precursor to it, is eye yoga. We're going to do this lying on our backs, where you look up towards your forehead, up and overhead, and then down towards your chin. So inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. And right here in the sky right now, I'm looking at the most beautiful little cotton balls in the sky. The clouds look like little cotton balls. So I hope you have something equally beautiful to look at when you are doing your eye yoga. Okay, and then we're going to roll over onto our stomachs. This one, I'm going to show you this one once, and then I'm going to go back to doing the eye yoga because this does involve some neck flexion. This activates the deep flexors of your neck, deep neck flexors, and it reduces excess neck tension. So you're going to line your stomach, and you're going to place your forehead on the ground, and then what you're going to do is you're going to go from your forehead to your chin, and you're going to go back and forth from your forehead to your chin, and you're going to feel your as you move to your forehead, you're going to peel your chest away from the ground, and you're going to see down to your belly, and just go easy. You'll be expanding your comfortable range of motion each time. And if neck extension is not a good idea for you, then you'll just stay here on your forehead, and you'll go back to the eye yoga. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. And you'll notice when you'll do this that you are getting some micro movements in your neck. And you could even start with just some small rocking on your forehead, just to start releasing those extensors in your neck. So move with whatever, that's probably really muffling in my mic, move with whatever range of motion is working well for you in your neck. Okay, I've got two more for you here. I'm wondering if I'm actually going to be able to wear my mic on this one, or if it's going to rub on my mat when I do it. So we'll try it. Okay, I'll describe it. First, you're going to have to trust me that this works. You rest your forehead on the ground, and you put your hands in push-up position. And then, this will work actually. You're going to push into your left hand, and as you do, your forehead you'll roll across to the right side of your forehead, and you'll end up looking at your left hand. And then you push into your right hand, and as you do that, you'll roll across to the left side of your forehead and end up looking at your right hand. It's kind of one of those like, wow, I can't believe that does that. So press into your left hand, and you'll roll across your forehead, end up looking at your left hand. Press into your right hand, you end up looking into your right hand. So just keep alternating the hands you're pressing into, and you're going to be rolling your neck from side to side, and this helps to release your neck as well. And then I've got one more, and it's very similar to the one you did when you were on your back. And this is where you're going to place your hands on the back of your head, and you're imagining that your hands are like that. Your elbows and your arms, your hands are like the board again. And you're just going to use them to glide them across your head and roll your head from side to side like a ball. No tension whatsoever in your neck. Let your hands and arms do the movement, and roll your head from side to side. And again, you don't have to go for super big movement. You can just do little smaller movements until you become comfortable with the range of motion. So less can be more here until you build up to a bigger range of motion. And then come back to center. You're going to push up onto all fours and come up to a seated position and just check in with your neck again. And notice if it doesn't feel any different. So for me, my neck feels about 10 times longer right now. So, and I'll just check in. And also I do actually feel like I have a whole lot more range of motion through my neck as well. So let me know in the comments how this feels for you in your neck. If you feel like you have more mobility, more length in your neck, if it's feeling, so I can also feel that all the way down through my back, or releasing tension in my spine. Let me know what effects this has for you in your body. I'd love to hear in the comments. Namaste.
Melissa would love to hear your questions and thoughts. Please leave your comments below the video.